Today is Wednesday, the 28th of September, and right now it is 5:25 a.m. in the morning, and I'm getting ready to go to Gatwick Airport. I'm at Blackfriars Station and taking the Thames Link train, which will get me to Gatwick Airport. It is so freezing cold. It's like 8 degrees right now in London, and it's just so cold. And this is an outdoor station as well. But pretty much me and Emily, we're going to Greece today, to an island called Crete, and going to spend the next 6 days there. Super excited because I have never been to Greece before, so it's my first time. And basically I just kind of kept seeing all my friends going there, and the sea and everything just looks so like picturesque, perfect, clear blue, like shining, kind of dazzling and everything. So yeah, I really wanted to go and check it out myself and just have a Mediterranean holiday. So we'll be spending the next few days in Greece, and I'm really excited to show you guys what we're doing. Got a lot planned for the next 6 days, different kinds of tours to see different parts of the island. So let's go. So apparently me and Emily, we happen to kind of jump on the same train, so I'm going to go find her right now. Good morning. We have arrived in Chania. So apparently the sea is actually silent, so you, I guess, pronounce it as Chania. Our flight was a bit delayed, and we sat on the tarmac for like 2 hours just in the plane. But we are finally here, and right now we have the rest of the day. It's around 5 o'clock right now, so just a bit of time to kind of explore around. We're headed to the near Chora beach right now because our hotel kind of recommended it, and apparently there's like quite a bit of good food around there. So we're gonna go there right now, see and find some food for dinner, and just kind of wander around. Guys, today is Thursday, and today is our first full day in Greece. So we're having breakfast right now just on the top of our hotel rooftop, and they provide this really cute, lovely breakfast. So this is breakfast, and it's such a little cute assortment of things. Like, I think this here is quiche, and it looks like a little pastry. Apparently this is pudding. But it's such a nice little breakfast. We're going to be doing water activities today, so I'm going to be going snorkeling, and then Emily is going to be going diving because I can't dive. And just excited because the weather is going to be good and really hot and nice, so hoping to see some fishies.
We'll have time for the third stop for snorkeling again.
So we started off by going to 2 snorkeling sites. Unfortunately, there wasn't a whole heap to see. There was occasional fish there, and I even saw like sea urchins, but there just wasn't a lot to see. And after that, they let us do a water activity, which we could do stand-up paddling or kayaking. I chose to do stand-up paddling, and it was actually really fun, and I didn't manage to collapse. After the tour was over, we headed back to a restaurant nearby our hotel and tried a few of these local Greek dishes. This is moussaka, and there was just a variety of like really tasty hot meals that was absolutely delicious. The tour itself was only half a day, so by the time we kind of got back was around 2ish. Got back to the hotel and we've just had lunch. So we went to a nearby place near our place for some kind of local dishes like moussaka and like some aubergine dishes and a meatball soup, which is really yum. And right now, since we kind of have like a few hours left of the day, we're going to just be walking around and kind of exploring the shops and seeing what there is. For dinner, we met up with a couple that Emily met while on her diving trip, and we went to a restaurant back at New Chora Beach called Kaiki, and the food was absolutely delicious, as you can see here. Good morning, guys. Today is Friday. She is sleep deprived. Well, we actually both are, hence the grumpiness. So right now we are at Knossos Palace, which is no longer an actual functioning palace, but rather the ruins of it. So pretty much it got washed away and destroyed in a tsunami back in BC period. And right now we're just exploring the ruins, and after that we will get to go to the museum as well, where some of the artifacts are stored. And then I think later in the day we get to explore the actual city of Heraklion. And because I guess we were based in Chania the whole time, this day trip allowed us to have the opportunity to explore this town and what's happening over here. So kind of excited to see what is in town and just at least like kind of understand a bit more about Crete and like the culture and be able to understand how this place came to be.
This whole area in front of you is the west court of the palace. Some reconstructions that have been made, because the way that they work, that Sarah
The tour of Knossos Palace took about 1 to 1.5 hours, and it was really nice kind of seeing the site and kind of trying to imagine how everything used to be. After that, they took us to Heraklion city center, where we got to go to the archaeological museum, where we got to see more of like, I guess, items or artifacts that previously were in the palace. And it was quite cool seeing things up close, and it added a lot of context about how the palace might have been with all these artifacts in it. And this little model was also really interesting to see as well, because again, the ruins, there wasn't a whole lot left, but seeing this little model just kind of made everything make a whole lot more sense. After the museum, we had about 2 hours left to roam around the city, and we loved checking out all the beautiful jewelry shops and all the beautiful designs. We loved this kind of Byzantine inspired kind of collection, but we had time for some snacks as well, and just stopped by the little souvenir shops to check out what was available at the shops in Heraklion. So here we have the squid fish satfi, and this one here is an anchovy one, and this was $3.20 each, 320 euros. This is pretty. Tonight. Sure. How is it?
There's not much taste.
Okay.
So casually keep diving into concrete, so bittersweet.